Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with Scrap Backwards. And this week, I've had lots of questions from people that I've just introduced to the concept of Scrap Backwards. Lots of questions about how we do it, and my answer is usually that we don't have any Scrap Backwards police, and so however you want to do it, the point is really just to reconnect with some of your older supplies, or even if they're not older, just supplies that you've neglected or hoarded and want to use. So what I thought I'd do, I am using my Scrap Backwards kit, which I revealed on the 1st of the month, every day, and in the month of August. It's a huge kit, and I am doing, I reviewed 20 pages that I did, 18 of which were with my Scrap Backwards kit that I did just this past week. And for each one of them, I talked about the starting point and what inspired me to get the rest of the stuff on the page. So I thought I'd do an example page here. I have no photo in mind. I really have no theme in mind. I do have this sketch because for week 3 of the Mind the Scrap Summer Challenge, the requirements are string or twine, a sketch, bunting, black cardstock, and gems. So this is the sketch I've chosen. It's one of Lisa Sikorsky's sketches from Scrap-A-Sketch, and it was a bonus sketch in, a month or so ago. And I like it because of its simplicity, and I figured it would be probably one of the quicker ones that we could do when I'm kind of showing what Scrap Backwards is all about. So I will tell you, the only pre-work I have done is that I've kind of looked at the supplies that I have in the kit, and what caught my eye is this. I love these foam stickers that Simple Stories do, and I don't want to tie myself down to a travel photo or a travel story, nor did I want to use this sticker sheet because it kind of looks like it needs to be a trip to the zoo or something like that. I've kind of taken, this Oh Snap is usable for anything. But what I like is this Life is Good, because that's fairly generic. And it looks like we have a tag that the title is supposed to be on. That's kind of, and I'm not gonna necessarily take that literally, but I think Life is Good is a good starting point. And it's teal letters with black shadowing, and we have to use black cardstock. I'm actually going to go out on a limb and say that I want the black to be the background. I don't have to use it as a background. I can just mat my photos in it, but I kind of thought that would be good. Also, there's this, what looks to me to be about an 8x8 square in the middle that's done in some different pattern. So I'm gonna look at my 6x8 pad here. Okay. I want to come up with 2 different patterns, and I'll put one here, and then we'll overlay another to make it 8x8. And I don't want that much color or that, and I certainly don't want that. Okay. There's this gray. I'm kind of liking this polka dot, but I don't have enough of it. Let's see if I have any more in this part. I've got another of that. Oh, okay. This is a nice one. I don't necessarily care for this design, So I could take this and overlay it like that as my background. And then it looks like we have a vertical element that I think would be perfect for a branding strip. So already I've got my stuff going on here. I'm going to say that I will matte my photo in black, and my photo, what I would like to see there is about, let's see, this is about 5.5, and I'm gonna make this 4.5, and then I can do a 4x5 photo that's matted maybe in a different color. So let's put that right there. And then it looks like we have some kind of circular element, which could be floral, keeping in mind. And we need bunting. And there is, on this paper, this bunting here. And I'm going to separate it into two, I think. Because these colors, I think, will go better with the palette that I'm picking up here. So I'm going to keep this out. I won't pull the bunting off now because I haven't glued anything down. I have black and white twine. I also have yellow twine, but I think black and white is going to be what we go with here. So I'm kind of picking stuff out. Now I've picked out jewels that came from the kit, and they happen to really match. They probably came in the same kit as this. There's kind of a pink, a teal, and then a beigey sort of color. So I know I will use those. So I'm going to put that aside. And what are we going to make the tag out of? It needs to look different. Maybe that's what we do, and we introduce some color with this. So I'm going to do this. Maybe cut that off. And I'm going to cut it in two. We can put some above and some below. And then I'm going to do this. Kind of fold it over and cut like that. And then I'm going to get my hole punch. I'm going to cut a hole about in the center. Eyeballing it, of course. Okay, so my tag is done. And let's see what else we have going on. I kind of want something up here. We know that on this tag, now that life is good is going to go on there. So that's going to go kind of like so. So we've got things being built here. I'm gonna say that I don't know that I'd use anything from this scrap pile. Vellum. So I'm gonna put that back away just for the moment. I'm thinking that's not gonna add much to the opportunities there. I think I'm done with the 6x8 papers. I do have this little camera here, which would really be cute, kind of sticking out right there instead of that circle. So I'm going to pull that out. And I'm going to fussy cut that. I won't do it on camera. I'm really just kind of showing you how I build a page with ideas that start with embellishments and not the photo. Now, so I'll do that. I'll have that right there. Now, there's like a label-y thing, and I have a lot of label-y things in this Vicki Boutin Sweet Rush sticker sheets. And let me put that right there. There are a couple tags. I know I have some. There's some interesting phrases here. One of these right here. So that could kind of go there with the camera, and I can probably find I can maybe make a floral out of those two things, or I can come up with something that would work. Once I'll get these generic things together, and then when I do choose my photo, then I'll go back and do some further embellishing. So basically, this, if I were doing this before coming on camera, that's how I would have done it. So I could go with this bunting, or actually I have this boho baby that has some bunting, and it kind of depends on the colors. I've got a few more colors going on than I thought. So I'm going to keep both of these sticker sheets handy. And then I'm going to look to see if there's anything that just really stands out. I don't know that what I'm going to be looking at is tropical, but it's nice to know that I have this pretty tropical print, and these colors, because it's on black, these colors kind of might go with that camera. So I'm going to leave those kind of up at the top, and none of these seems like anything I would want to use. And let's see if in the big papers, I don't think there's anything else I need in the way of large blocks of paper. I've got, if I need florals, I can cut them from this paper right here. And there's also some nice tropical leaves there. I'm gonna kind of put those off to the side. Not, depending on what photo I pick, I may not elect to keep any of that. So I'm gonna put everything else away. I've got some more black cardstock there for the next page, and I'm gonna have to stand up for a minute to get this back in the stand. Now, so what we have, I'm just going to kind of assemble it here without gluing anything down so that this can be a fairly quick video. And then when I publish it in Scrap Backwards and on Instagram and so forth, so we're going to do put that aside. Let's say we're going to do this and have that kind of right in the middle. We're going to use this as the we're going to go with this, and I'm going to try to picture that camera there. I may switch this around so that the large area is on the left, and I'll put the tag more, and I'll show you the reason why. Is there's some detail on the camera, this little string hanging, that if I were tucking it, it might go better this way. Now I can always, when I fussy cut it, I can always overlay it on the photo depending on how much border and what's actually in the photo. So right now it's kind of looking like that. I will save the Capture Today speech bubble because I may use it at some point, but I'm not going to use it on this layout. I'm going to still go with my original idea. I will add these as a last kind of thing. And my twine is going to go, this black and white twine will go in my tag. I'll be popping some of that up on foam. And then Life is Good. I thought maybe I had room for Life Is, and then Good may actually overlap the photo. And again, that kind of depends on what I have in the photo. So that's kind of where we're headed with this. And that's pretty much how I put together all my Scrap Backwards pages. Before I go on camera, of course, I've gone and found the photo and printed it and brought it in to use. I haven't done that this time. And I honestly have no idea what photo I will pick. It'll probably be something from the trip, maybe something that looks like luxurious. I'm thinking maybe I have no idea. But I'll find something. And then we'll have fun putting it together. I'll have fun putting it together. I will not video that part of it. I will just publish it with that. So this is going to end this video. I hope this has helped you see. This is not how to do it. This is how I do it. and I'm crazy. And I have 50,000 photos in my photo library. And I have 50,000 sheets of paper and 50,000 sticker sheets and 50,000 packets of alphas. And I'm trying to get it used and put paper and alphas and photos together and make them happy and put them in an album. So thank you for watching. I will see you next Monday where I may actually have a legitimate process video for you to watch. Thanks for watching. Bye.